home of the Pitt Panthers, as we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the USC Trojans offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position.
Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. Great job by the back on the option.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The Panthers offense has the ball for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Pitt pushing the pace.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Wide receiver going in motion. Rides to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd down play from the gun. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Pitt. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He's knocked down for a loss.
Offense trying to go pitch and trying to get to the outside, but how about the speed on defense, scraping down the line of scrimmage, rallying to the football and creating a negative play.
Dropping back, it's Lincoln. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And tackled there by the defense. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Vega. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense in a bunch formation. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for first down. Looking for a man. It's Lincoln. Unloads it left. And wings it incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on 2nd. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. From the 33, it's 1st and 10.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but
he'll take a shot. Touchdown, Trojans! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Pitt right back to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Trying to set up the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. it here would tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Lincoln. Got a man. It's Tolzien. Quick step and go. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback getting...
There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So first down here as they go back to work. Gets the back moving. Trying to get the corner. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. On the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
You got to be impressed by what you just saw from this offense. They're already in the red zone, right? The coach is telling the quarterback, be smart, don't do anything crazy with the football. We can't turn it over. We're already in field goal range.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USC.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Rides to back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Panthers will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Wants to throw. It's Lincoln. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Complete to the left. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Trojans have this offense rolling. Motion from the back. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got his man, makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go to the toss. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Now facing a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Lincoln. He makes a grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The quick out. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. Right on the money. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Gets it out fast. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. The throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A strike downfield. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3-spot before the break. Absolutely perfect. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. To the air, it's Lincoln. Lets it fly. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring.
Turning it on! Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. And the Panthers want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. All by himself down the middle. Past the 10. Touchdown Trojans! And they turn it into a defensive score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
35, 17.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snagged out of the air. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And that is no good. Boy, they could have used that one to cut into the deficit, but guys, still a 3-score ball game. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The toss to the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Lincoln. Here's a heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it inside the 30. Find some room. Touchdown, Trojans. And the pummeling has started. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Pressure coming. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, no question where this quarterback is going to be trying to go with the football in this game, right? He's looking for his big play wide out, and the defense knows it. They had him double covered that time.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Just keeps slinging it. Gets it out quickly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Off play action. Right down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his big tight end.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Touchdown, Panthers! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open.
Oh, they blocked him. Now he can return this. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the ground, it's Tolzien. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll send the back in motion. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with the running back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Panthers are in the hurry-up. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a man in the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Panthers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And he tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Sends it back in motion. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Back to throw, it's Lincoln. Working that left side now. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now on the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might be changing the route. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. The Panthers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Wide open downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Pitt pushing the pace. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Lincoln. Going to take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the grab right down the middle. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W.